I don't think he's at the technical level. I don't think the players think he is either. So I think that's a subconscious thing. I don't think they're consciously not looking for him, but I feel like they'll look for a better option. And it's now a case of he's fighting for every touch. It's like he doesn't trust his own, and it might be down to confidence. And I'm not going to write off the player at all, because when we signed him, my thing was his mindset. You could tell he's got this. You looked at his backstory and where he's come from and how he's fought to get to where he was. And he wanted to play for Arsenal so badly. I thought that would carry him through. But brain power doesn't score goals.
Yeah. You can also see that he's more frustrated than this by anybody as well.
Yeah, exactly. He's desperate at the moment.
As you suggest, though, it's like if a player's not at the technical level, particularly at 27, right?
Yeah.
He's got a really, really steep curve.
And we're sort of going down the flow chart of he's not scoring goals, but he's doing stuff off the ball. Now he's not doing stuff off the ball. We can say that he's trying. Now that he's not, well, he is trying, but now he's not looking like he's trying.
Yeah.
You know, we're sort of the mental gymnastics having to go through at the moment to find a positive is really difficult.
Yeah, people talk about him occupying space, which is physically impossible not to do.
I was about to
if you are a living being.
He spent a lot of time standing in between Van Dijk and Konate. That's sort of your job.
That was my point.
Not to get all Roy Keane about it, but that's your job.
Well, it is. Well, he's there. He plays within the width of the 18-yard box, old school number 9. That's what we were all crying. Well, not all of us were crying out for. But I think people were saying that he's such a handful of defenders. I think he's probably the easiest striker in the league to defend against in a low block. So Liverpool, a lot of the first half, sat off. It's very easy. He doesn't do what the defenders wouldn't expect him to do. He does exactly what he should, the obvious moves every time.